Hey, everybody. I'm sorry that the intro was a little jacked up right there. I didn't get it started in time, but we will be talking about a few little things here in next hour or so. Let's see here. All right, first things first, I do want to say happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. My dad, we're going to take him out on Thursday to give him something to eat and everything. So we're going to spend some time with him on Thursday night and and just hang out with him about pretty much about all day this coming week. Uh, I have got a few things to go over tonight. First is next Sunday we're going to try to do a show of a hospital that's here in North Carolina. I've done some research on it the past couple of days and got some pretty good information on it and everything like that. Uh, Another thing, all our projects are starting to come together, except for my one main project that is we're putting it on the back burner for right now and trying to figure out some things to do with that. Um, let's see here. There's several other things I'm working on getting into the clinic for next couple of months here. I'll be off on October. I ain't gonna do nothing for October. We're actually going on a cruise. I might do a couple short videos there while we're on the cruise ship, stuff like that. Uh, Other things, I don't know what all we going to be doing until December. I think me and my dad's going to try to go do an investigation somewhere. We might end up going to Virginia uh, in November or something and do an investigation with my cousin them. I don't know yet. Just going on, see how things go between now and next few months to see how we can make it that way. All right, I'm gonna send my cousin her link right quick so she can come up. Tonight we are going to be talking about the Bigfoot sightings, a few things about that, a little bit of other cryptid things, such as the Mothman, the werewolf, and the vampires. And one of my favorites is the Thunderbirds. And I like to read about that quite some, but I just got the pictures. I ain't going to go through the whole details about any of them. She's got a book that she's going to read some stuff about for some of the cryptids and stuff like that, such as Bigfoot and all the Mothman and all that stuff. And I'll get her to tell a story or two. Then we'll end up and get it over with and everything else. So let's see. Where's my invite? Messenger. All right, I have sent her the invite now. Let's see. I don't have no intermission videos today, so we will go on from there. I ain't got all my notes up here with me somewhere. Wrong paper. Yeah, it's just a paper. Let's see. The stuff we're going to be talking about tonight is pretty much like supernatural fiction, is what it is. It includes witches, vampires, ghosts, werewolves, shapeshifters, uh, demons, angels, or anything else the in the paranormal or other world. So let's see. Hey Vicky, how you doing? I've been doing pretty decent myself. I just took time off. I ain't done much of anything on Facebook or nothing like that, just here and there. I did post a thing about my dad this morning for Father's Day, and that's about the only thing I posted, except for we got a new member on the group. I just pretty much uh, talked to him, hung out with him, and everything. Let's see here. Hey, Dwayne, buddy, how you doing? Hello, Jonathan. Hope you are well. I am doing pretty good. Just a little tired and wore out. What's going on? Hey, Ted, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate all y'all coming in, hanging out. We're just going to talk about a few, like I call them mythical creatures, what I call them. But if y'all have any things y'all seen that you can't explain, if you want to tell us about it, you can. Also, here next month or two, we're going to do a scavenger hunt. I've got the thing on my phone. I'm going to get it all downloaded on the StreamYards here, and next time we come in, I will post it, and we will do like a giveaway or some sort. Whoever wins. Hey, there's Shaw Woman. How you doing? It's been a while since I really been on live. I can't remember if I went live last Sunday or not. I just haven't been doing much videos here lately. I had to take a break. I had to get things done, and everything. So I think I got all my stuff worked out, and I might get back on my regular scheduled programming on Sundays. I'm not sure if I want to do anything on Thursdays right now or not. I'm going to try to get the Victorian picnic. Try to do it. Pick a time for that. Okay. I thought I was. I didn't know for sure. I can't remember. Appreciate you for reminding me of that. I got my cousin supposed to be coming on. She's got the invite, so I'm pretty much just waiting on her to get here. Yeah, we had a bad storm Friday. I got home and I actually laid down a little bit Friday, and then I got up to do something other than a bad storm came. It actually blowed our, no, it wasn't either. It was Thursday night when I got home from work. It popped so hard that it blowed our internet, our router box. That's done like the fourth one that we done replaced in 2 years. So I went and had that done and got it back going Friday around about lunchtime and got the internet back going. But we got a real bad storm. The lightning popped behind the house right there. It blowed the little uh, the wall socket that you got to mash a button to reset it. It blowed that. Didn't blow it, but it knocked it out. And then I had to go to mash the button, reset it, and everything come back on except for my little router box. So I had to take it to the phone company and got them replace it. The first one that blowed, it actually split it in 3 different pieces and it blowed it across the kitchen floor. I got up one morning and went in there, and I wondered what that black piece was laying on the floor. And the guy walking around, there's other parts laying all around the sink there in the floor. That actually split it in 3 different pieces. Luckily, it didn't burn the house down. That's how bad that was. Then the second one, I guess it was on its last leg. It didn't last about 3 or 4 weeks, and it popped that one. It blowed. So I had to go get that replaced and got it back going on Friday. And I didn't think it was going to work because I thought it was going to mess up the other thing, our internet box anyway, but it never did do nothing to it. I fixed. I was messing around with a new thing on my phone that you make like video clips and stuff for your shows and stuff. I actually made a little outro for my video stuff. I'm gonna try to use it tonight and see how good it works. Sound like you need a lightning rod. Yeah. It only comes when a bad storm pops up. We get some bad storms, but that the other night was actually a bad one. I appreciate you sharing me out, Vicky. Thank you a lot. Hey, Kenny, how you doing, buddy? I've been messing with my baseball cards also, so I've been trying to clean up my office room here. I got a bunch of stuff on the shelves I got to clean off and got to get all my equipment charged back up and get batteries in them and everything. So, Vicky, how are you, young lady? Hello, Sean. She said hello to Kenny. All right. Well, while we're waiting on my cousin to come in, I guess I can do some on this story here. Uh, I know it ain't what the thing's about, but let's see. Da, 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 da. This is the hospital that I was telling y'all about that's here in North Carolina. Hey there, David. How you doing, buddy? It's called Highland Hospital. It's located in Asheville, North Carolina. That's just right down the road from me, probably about maybe 2.5, 3 hours from me. So we are going to go. It's not standing now because I think it's burnt down in 1948. So it it was a treatment center for psychiatric, well, psychic people. Was formerly located in the downtown area of Asheville, operated under the name of Dr. Carol. Uh, let's see, Sanatorium. Uh, they had several famous people that actually lived there. Let's see. I want to visit Asheville. It ain't too far from me. It's not really too far from here. It's just that it takes a little while to get there because all the traffic that's in that area. Be right back, kind people. Okay, let's see. The main building of the Highland Hospital in no longer standing. It is no longer standing. Uh, Founded in 1904 as a mental institution, hospital had a reputation for, let's see, reputation for doing the brain health, whatever the brain health means. The They treated patients through a combination of diet, exercise, and revolutionary treatments, including electrical shock, insulin, and horse serum injections, whatever that is. In 1948, there's a famous writer. His wife stayed there. She had all kinds of problems. Name is Zelda Fitzgerald. Uh, and several other women. 7 others were killed in a fire at the hospital, which began in the kitchen and spread throughout the hospital. Uh, they had kept the most mental patients up on the top floor up there, so her room was on top floor, and they had her all drugged up and had her sedated and all that stuff. And she actually died in the fire. They couldn't get to her, and several others on the 5th floor. Let's see. She was born. Zelda Fitzgerald was born July the 24th, 1900, in Montgomery, Alabama. Died March 10th, 1948, in Asheville, North Carolina. Her husband was F. Scott Fitzgerald. They was married 1920 to 1940. They only had one children, and they had a daughter together. Her name was Scotty. She was Zelda was the 6th child in her family, and she was the youngest one of her family. So, and a few other people stayed there. Was famous people was, I don't know if y'all know Patsy Cline. I think that's the country music singer, and James Taylor. I don't know who James Taylor is. So they was only famous people that actually stayed there. I got a picture of them right here. Let's see. This is the first picture of it. Here's the second picture when they turned it over to Duke University Medical Center. That was like in 1938, I believe it was. Yeah, I think it was 1938 when they turned it over to Duke Hospital. And that right there is the main building where they did, where they, uh, I think that's where the one she died in. And there's the fire that happened. Looked like it'd been engulfed for a while. No wonder they couldn't get to it. James Taylor is a singer songwriter. Oh, okay. So that's all I got for that. There's a few other places there in Asheville I was going to try to get to too. That's the Biltmore State. That's a big place. I showed it to y'all the last time on the show. Let's see. That right there. There's the Biltmore Estate. That's in Asheville, North Carolina. That is where we gonna be trying to go one day as soon as I get in touch with the right person. Is Asheville a city? It it's not that big, but it is pretty people pretty big for, like, I don't know what kind of class people there is there. Looks like it would be really good investigation. Yeah, it's got like over 100 some rooms in it. It's like a very big place. Yeah, I think it's got like 80 some bedrooms. A family that built it, I don't know how long they lived in that thing, but they decorate it for Christmas every year. Every room's got like a Christmas tree, um, all that stuff, and they do say it's haunted there. So I don't know. I never been to it. Never even been around the place. As far as I've been to Asheville, I've been to I can't think of the name of places I've been to. This is what the whole thing looks like. That's the whole compound. They've got a place called the Biltmore Inn. It's like a hotel that's right there around that place, but they say it's haunted also, but they won't let you go in that one either. Well, y'all need to call in the whole team with 80 rooms. Yeah, we had to call in that and call in some backup. Hey, welcome back, Arkini. Hey, buddy. Yeah, we'll have to call in extra group because there ain't no way where we can cover all that in one night. It'll have to be a 2-night event. You know, uh, they don't tell them what it would cost to get in if they wouldn't let you investigate it. Show on the Vicky. Well, I don't know where she's at. She hadn't come on yet, so about 9:45, I'm going to get off of here. I got a few things I want to do before I get ready for work in the morning. Well, first thing though, I want to talk about also. Let's go ahead and get some of this talked about. Is Bigfoot sightings. I just checked on my tablet just a while ago. Uh, there has one been here in North Carolina, in Western North Carolina, where I'm at. Uh, about 2017, somewhere in that area, 2019, somewhere. They actually been a Bigfoot sighting. I didn't read a lot into it. I don't know exactly where the county was in, but it's close to the mountain area. This is one of the Bigfoot pictures that I've got. This is from Minnesota. I don't see all the Bigfoot pictures are pretty much blurry and everything, so it's kind of hard to tell about things. And there's a footprint. And there's several been in Oregon, Washington, up in that area is real big on Bigfoot sightings, and also in around West Virginia is also another big area for Bigfoot sightings. Uh, Down around more southern part of the state is like around Alabama and not Alabama, but Georgia, on down in that area. They've actually been a little more seen. I didn't go too deep in detail. This is the Mothman statue they have in West Virginia, Point Pleasant, West Virginia. I would hate to have something like this caught on camera, on your trail camera when you're deer hunting and stuff like that. That'd be kind of crazy to look at right there. or something like that comes up and gets in there. That'd be pretty crazy. And here's one where somebody had caught something flying through the sky. They think it's the Mothman. I'm not really sure what it is. Let's see. A bat. I don't know what that is. It was pretty big to be a bat. Hey, Johnson, he's always a one-legged fellow. Bigfoot, is he? Oh, yes, that's the only footprint I've seen. Always a right foot, so he's missing his left leg somewhere. The last time I knew that Bigfoot was seen a lot in Missouri was back in the 70s. They call him Missouri Monster, Momo for short. Yeah, that's the only thing I have a problem with believing about Bigfoot. And I mean, I ain't gonna say he's not out there, but they just have to show me just a little bit more than one footprint and just one little twig of hair, about 2 or 3 little strands. And the werewolves, there are different types of werewolves, and all different looking creatures. A picture of that footprint looks a bit too perfect. Yeah, I know. That's the reason I think there's a lot of people does fake the stuff like that. I ain't gonna say they do, but I'm just have a terrible time believing that kind of stuff. Werewolf looks like you. Some people think that Bigfoots are actually aliens, and that's why none has been caught. I don't know. I think he's out there, and I think they can get him. It's just I don't think they really want to because they like to have the idea of going out hunting him and stuff like that. But I was on in a chat the other night, Blackie Thomas's chat. He had one of his friends on there, and they was talking about something, and they was talking about camping and the stuff they can use when they go camping and different things like that. And I actually asked them a question: have they saw anything that they couldn't explain while they were camping? And that just turned the whole show into about that till I left out of the show. And I stayed in there for about an hour and a half to 2 because they was on for about 2.5, 3 hours. And so I asked them, I said, if y'all saw anything that you couldn't explain while y'all camping? And both of them looked at each other and they said yes. And they was going through the whole uh, thing that they talked about that they've seen. And plus they lived down there in Alabama, so that was pretty close to Myers Paranormal down there. They enjoy the hunt. Yeah, they do. Uh, they was telling the story about in up around Washington and Oregon and all that stuff, they do have a law that if you do see him, you cannot shoot him or nothing like that. You can't get him or nothing. I mean, I don't know. It's just like an open season for all the animals, but they don't have an open season for something like that because they still doing studies and stuff like that. They say if you ain't hurting nobody, just leave them there. I don't know. Uh, that's just what they was telling me, so I didn't go in full question mode on them and ask them all details what it looked like. But they did tell what they saw. They said he's like running on his back legs. He was like stand up a little bit, things like that. But they could not explain actually what they saw. And this is one of my favorites. Let's see. Still didn't get the one I wanted to put on here. Is the Thunderbirds. I don't know if it's that will be fake or real, but that's an awful big bird. About half the size of airplanes, about it. A little over half size. And here's one with a bunch of people killed in one. It was 8 men wide wingspan. I thought I had more pictures on here of that, but evidently I don't. Let's see. And this is one of my other favorites too. I like vampires. Uh, I think they're weird and they're cool. I like the idea that they don't see themselves in mirrors and stuff like that. I don't know how true that is, but I did do a little research on them a while back. These are just the movie actors. I'm not really sure if there's actually real ones out there or not. And this is what they talk about vampire bats. They say vampires would change into bats, and that's what a vampire bat looks like. Now, I hate to have one of them latch on us. Where have they been found at? I don't know where the Thunderbirds been found. I I hadn't done a lot of research on those. I'm going to try to do some tomorrow when I get home from work before I get ready to go to bed and stuff. Check them out on there and see what theirs is. Okay, there's a bird, prehistoric bird. There, wouldn't want to run into one. Yeah, I would like to have one just to put up on the wall. Yeah, that's the guy that does the all them black and white shows. My favorite show was Dark Shadow. Yeah, I watched Dark Shadow. I watched all the Dark Shadows on TV. I finished up the last one. I didn't like the colored ones that much than I did the black and white ones. We used to have the Dark Shadow game. My uncle did. when he passed away, I don't know what all happened to that stuff like that. But he actually made his Dark Shadow game. I want to get me one, but don't have really nobody to play that with us, play that with me. Well, that's really all I've got of showing things. Good night, my friend. Got to get up early in the morning. You take care. I appreciate it, Baker. Thank you, but I'll see you at work in the morning. I'm getting ready to get off here in a few minutes myself. About 9:45, I'm getting ready to run. Been on here for several minutes. I guess I could look up the Thunderbird right quick and see where they've been seen in the past. It is a mythological creature. Uh, let's see. It's in North America. Culture, something about the native Indians, Native Americans. Uh, um, Pacific Northwest coast. Found in various form among some people of the American Southwest, East Coast of the United States, Great Lakes, Great Plains. In modern times, it was, let's see, a cryptid similar to creatures such as Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster. That's what that's about. So it's around here. Can you imagine if they fly over and they have to use the bathroom and it'll splatter your car? It'll bust your tires off your car. I ain't got much write up about it online. Mickey says not, Dwayne. Yeah, that Dark Shadow, I've watched all of it, all seasons, episodes. I might start back watching it again here. It was on the Pluto TV. They've actually got a Dark Shadow channel where they play all their shows back to back. And then there's one on the channel called Tubi. The whole series, all series is on there too. So I watched them there also. I've seen pictures of, I've seen pictures and things, but never know of where they were at. Yeah, I saw them a while back on the thing I was looking up. They popped up, and I never did do much research. I watched a TV show one time that they done an episode about them, but they never did say exactly where they was at. This is back in 60s and the 70s and the 80s when the people claimed they seen them. So it's pretty good. I do like to watch that show that used to come on. One of was called Truth or Scare. Uh, and what was that other one? Mystery Hunters. They go out and do research on claims people sees and stuff like that, stuff that happens and everything. It's pretty cool. I forgot about Truth or Scare. Yeah, I used to watch it when I first started working at the golf course, and we finally got us a TV that we can watch, and we got cable. No, not cable, but satellite, and that show came on. Truth or Scare and Mystery Hunters came on every Saturday night, and I watched both shows. I think like two shows a piece come on back to back, and they done some stuff about on Truth or Scare. She did one about Halloween, how Halloween got started, what originally called, and all that stuff, and it was pretty cool. I think it still comes on, but I think it comes on. I think you can watch it on YouTube or something like that. I might look it up on my phone and see if it comes on that Tubi channel to watch it, watch all the episodes. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and get something to eat and head straight to bed. 4 o'clock gets here early in the morning, so it'll take a while to uh, it'll take a while to get into bed. So I'm gonna fix me something there to munch on and get ready. I gotta make sure my pig, make sure he's okay and everything. He's been having little problems himself. I gotta check on him, make sure he's doing good, and give the cat some food. And I'm gonna lay down. Maybe we can do this again next Sunday. See if my cousin will be able to come on. Uh, we'll go back over some things that what we got. All right, guys. Everybody have a blessed night. Appreciate you, Vicky, for coming in, hanging out. Thank you a lot. You have a good night and blessed night. I appreciate it, Vicky. Thank you. Okay, cool. Have a good night, everybody. You too, Kenny. You have a good night also. And I don't, I wasn't really prepared because I don't have no information on any of these things we talked about tonight, except for the hospital thing. But I didn't do a lot of research. It was pretty much one of the last minute things. It was like early this morning that when I thought about doing the creatures. Uh, but we'll go back over them, go a little more in details about it when my cousin comes on, and we can go ahead and go over a little bit more about them in details. Have a great night, y'all. Appreciate it, Sean. Thank you for coming in with me, hanging out, watching. I will catch y'all next Sunday. Let's see here. I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.